Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Virtue Zone and Toko Network launched Dubai's first tokenized Web3 crowding platform. Nice. So I actually did a video a little while back on Toko Network. They'd made a partnership with Hedera, and I think it was DLA Piper if I remember, and it was in regards to basically doing tokenization via the Hedera hashgraph. So I'm actually quite familiar with these guys, and yeah, as I've told you guys, tokenization, it's a big deal, man. It really is a big deal, and tokenization is happening a lot on Hedera, from property to diamonds, and now you can see they're going to be doing this for a crowdfunding platform. It's a big deal, guys. I've been telling you many times how big this is going to be in the future. So no surprise to see this happening, but it is progress, so it's good to see. One thing I will just say here, like, you know, as you can tell, this is something that's happening in Dubai. And, you know, Dubai is so crypto friendly, so innovation friendly. And I have to say, this is one of the things where I think it's a shame for America, really, because America could be one of the countries at the forefront of this kind of stuff. But because of the way things are going and the way they're dragging their feet with trying to get regulations going on and things like that, like, they're really falling behind. And I think it's really going to be to their detriment in the long term if they don't try and get something sorted, because there are many other countries that are embracing this technology, and you can see the things that they're doing. They're innovating with it, right? And like, if America was leading the charge here, things will be getting done a lot faster, because we all know the US dollar is the world reserve currency, so everyone's following America when it's all said and done. So if they really were making that effort, things would be very different right now. And it's just delaying innovation, but you won't be able to delay it forever, because other places will adopt it, and then it will lead to them ultimately falling behind. So, you know, it's great to see. It's just a bit frustrating that America are not doing more to try and embrace the technology themselves, because I think that would help. But nonetheless, it's happening. So I guess it's better than nothing, right? And it is going to happen regardless. Like, America are not going to be able to stop it at this point. Crypto technology is here to stay. It's way too late now to try and put any kind of stop on this. It won't be stopped at this point. But let's get into the article, and then we can discuss this a little bit further. Dubai's financial landscape is poised for a transformative leap as Toko, a leading innovator in the fintech sector, partners with Virtue Zone, a pioneer in business solutions and corporate services. The partnership between Toko and Virtue Zone seeks to launch Dubai's inaugural tokenized equity crowdfunding platform. Toko's tech-forward credentials. Having secured a full-market virtual asset service provider license from Dubai's Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority (VARA), Toko is one of the first companies to accomplish this feat in Dubai. It operates a generating data-rich tokens engine that represents fractional ownership in tangible assets. Scott Veal, managing director of Toko, said that the custom-designed VARA regulatory framework supports the platform's aim of transforming the investment sector. He emphasizes Toko's commitment to fostering financial inclusion, regulatory compliance, and user centricity. The synergy of Toko Network with Virtue Zone. Virtue Zone's collaboration with Toko aims to revamp early-stage private equity fundraising, thus benefiting both investors and businesses in need of capital. The platform will offer in-depth insights and robust transparency, giving investors a clearer view of their investment horizon. Neil Petch, chairman and co-founder of Virtue Zone, underlined that the partnership aligns with the UAE's national entrepreneurship agenda. It also aims to position the UAE as a home for 10 unicorn companies by 2031, boosting Dubai's allure for startups and venture capitalists alike. Global results of the collaboration. Toko Network Virtue Zone Alliance will democratize investment by expanding opportunities for both institutional and individual investors. The tokenization of early equity offerings enables a wider range of investors to participate in the fundraising process, enriching the investor ecosystem. This strategic partnership is particularly beneficial for SMEs, providing easy-to-navigate platform for early equity fundraising. The utilization of VARA's regulatory framework will further instill confidence among potential investors, stimulating financial activity in the sector. Toko and VirtuZone are fortifying Dubai's reputation as a hub for early-stage and high-growth companies. The partnership between Toko and VirtuZone marks a pivotal moment in Dubai's journey towards becoming a global financial powerhouse. Okay. So, real great stuff, as you can hear. This to me is just continuing to build on innovation, utility, it's all that kind of stuff. Toko are already on a mission to tokenize many things. So as you can see, they're very hard at work in getting that mission accomplished. So you can see that they're clearly going full steam ahead in regards to this, and this is just one aspect that they're looking at. And as I've said, tokenization, it's going to be huge in the future. It is going to be a big deal. So, and many things that you can think of will be tokenized. I'm not saying absolutely everything, but many things will be tokenized. Why? Because it's just making life easier, and it's making things more accessible to the average person, right? Rather than having to have things in physical assets all the time, you can have them in digital assets, right? Digital representation, right? So it's much easier in terms of if you just want to quickly sell this, you haven't necessarily got to deal with paperwork and things like that. Should be readily accessible, that kind of thing. You haven't got to worry about trying to keep this asset somewhere safe or anything like that. It should be in possession digitally, right? So of course there is still going to be security issues and things like that you've got to worry about, but it's not quite the same as having the physical asset, right? So yeah, tokenization of many forms is just going to be basically a much more simplified process and making things more accessible to the average person. So yeah, seeing all this, it just makes sense. It just makes sense that all this stuff is going that way. And as I say, with regards to Dubai, like I have to say, Dubai are really trying to embrace crypto technology, and I think it's a good thing, because let's be honest, okay, yes, there are scam coins out there, they're pump and dumps, and there's people rugging with certain projects when it comes to crypto. But let's look at the cryptos that actually matter, the cryptos that actually have a purpose, that have utility. Think about the things that they can do that can improve just the general way of life, right? Like, you think of the things that this technology can bring and the way it can improve and enhance people's lives for the better. Why would you want to stifle that? It just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. So, I think this is just going to show that, places like UAE, Europe, UK, which are all being very crypto friendly and wanting to be hubs for crypto technology, they're going to be a step ahead. It really is just that simple. Because if America are not pulling their finger out to try and get things resolved and trying to hold it back, they'll just go to other countries, and other countries are embracing them. So it's just a bit of a shame that it's like this, because crypto could be thriving much better right now if there was clarity around. It really would. And that kind of stuff is really harming crypto at the moment. And that's the problem, that people don't know how to be compliant. So anyway, let's get back to the matter at hand. Great stuff for Hedera, great stuff for Toko Network. Again, continuing to see innovation. As I say, got nothing but good things to say about this overall, to be honest. But what do you guys think? Toko Network partnering with VirtuZone to build a tokenized crowdfunding platform. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think this is something that's going to be good for Hedera overall? Or do you not really think this is that much of a good idea, and you don't really think it's going to do that much for HBAR price? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.